next story is from Lisa Ford. Lisa Ford writes in and says, I was homeschooled my entire life, so I didn't do a lot of dating, okay? I don't know about your homeschooled kids. I don't know about that shit. I went to shitty fucking public school and it was the worst. So she said I was homeschooled. I didn't do a lot of dating. And so I was out helping my dad. Her dad was landscaping this older lady's house. And the older lady had a grandson, and he was 19 and she was 18. So they're not like, you know, they're not babies, but, you know, they're young. But she'd never been on a date. And so she's landscaping with this older lady's grandson, and they kind of have a little thing, and he's like, let's go out on a date sometime. And she's like, oh, hell yeah, it's so cool. She had a crush on him. It was cute. He's all sweaty. It's like fucking Jesse Metcalf in Desperate Housewives or some shit. You know, just all hot. So, next night, he goes to pick her up. And he picks her up straight from work, which was landscaping. So he was smelly and sweaty and stinky. Like, no one's trying to suck your landscaping dick. Like, that shit's, you go home and you scrub that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sure Lisa wasn't going to anyway because it was the first date, but I mean, come on, guys, just wash your balls. That's all I'm trying to say. Basically, what I'm trying to say is wash your balls. Anyway, so Lisa is like, oh my God, are you, she gets in the car, okay? She goes, do you want to go home and take a shower? And he's like, no, it's cool, I'm good, let's go. And she's like, all right, fuck it. You just want to fucking smell like a garbage pail, kid. That's all good. That's on you, bro. So he said he was going to take her to a movie. So on the way to the movie, he stops at this place, right? And he gets out of the car, and he doesn't tell her anything. He's just like, I got to stop here really quick. And she's like, okay, cool. So she's sitting in the car, just fucking waiting, just sitting there waiting. The guy's taking fucking forever, okay? Time's passing. The wheels of time are passing. Grandfather time is passing. Everything's happening. 25, 30 minutes later, she's like, fuck this, dude. I'm just been sitting in this car by myself. She starts laying on the horn and yelling his name. She's like, dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? We don't say names. I'm not saying his name. So, laying on the horn, yelling his name. The guy comes out, and she's like, dude, what's going on? And he's like, oh, I just went in there to buy weed and smoked it. It's like, really, bro? You're just gonna go in there and fucking buy weed? Not, first of all, you're just gonna go in there and buy weed and not offer me any? I mean, I don't know if Lisa would have been down to smoke some weed. I would have. I would have been like, yo, you're just gonna go fucking smoke weed and then bogart that shit? Like, what am I? You're fucking, like, what is this? You know, I'm definitely not sucking your dick now. So, she's pissed, obviously. She's like, you just went and bought weed and just fucking stayed in there and smoked it and hung out with your friends? Like, I thought we were on a date. And he's like, yeah. And she was like, I want to go home. And he was like, no. He ignored her request to go home and drove them straight to the movies, which is kind of fucked up. I mean, that's like some Taken shit, you know? Like, I'm like, this is getting a little Taken, a little Liam Neeson for me.
Okay, listen to me very closely. He's going to take you, but you're not going to suck his dick.
So they go to the movies, and they get to the movie, and they walk up, and after like arguing a little bit, they finally decide on something they want to see together. And so they agree. They go to the ticket taker. And when the ticket taker asks for money, he turns to her, the date, the sweaty fucking weed bogarting date, turns to her and goes, my bad, I fucking spent all my money on the weed, so I have no money. Can you pay for me and buy me a drink and popcorn? Bitch, what the fuck you think this is? I am not your fucking WIC card. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck do I look like? EBT.com? Get the fuck, what are you doing? Are you kidding me? This is her first date ever. I mean, I don't know if he knew that. I clearly, I don't think he did. But this is this bitch's first date, not to call her bitch. Lisa, you're not a bitch. This is this girl's first date ever. And this motherfucker's asking her to pay for the movie, the popcorn, and the drink. Not like, oh, fuck, my bad. I spent my money on the weed, which was already fucked up. Didn't let you smoke any. And now I don't have money for a movie, but then asked her for popcorn and a drink. Like, what the fuck? Like, who is this fucking guy? I'm about to go fucking run him over with a lawnmower. This is crazy. So then she's like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm done. Take me home. Okay? She got pissed. She was like, listen, motherfucker. She said that, not me. I said, listen, motherfucker. I was like, whoa, Lisa. This is Gmail. Calm down. So she fucking... My boyfriend's watching me do this. Okay, so they go home. he takes her home, and right when she's unbuckling her seatbelt, she said to get out of the car, she sees him lick his lips, and then he grabs her face and plants the wettest, sloppiest motherfucking kiss on her face. And she was just like, bleh, like, what the fuck are you doing? She pushes the guy away. She was like, she was screaming. Her dad came out. She got out of the car. The guy drove off. And she said the next day, her dad came up to her and said, Lisa, can you please just wait till you're 21 to date? She was 18. And that was her first date, you guys. Her first fucking date was this date. And she was like, yeah, Dad, no problem. And she said she was glad her dad said that. And then she said she didn't date again until she was 24.
Yay, Lisa.
I hope, Lisa, that someone took you on a way better date when you were 24 years old. Thank you so much, you guys, for sharing your stories. If you want to write in to share more stories, I still have so many to read. So many of you guys wrote in. You wrote in like, it was, I have like 500 stories I still need to read, but I will be sharing these in between flaky ass YouTubers. And I hope you guys enjoyed this worst first episode. Like and subscribe.